Hey everyone, welcome to Tech Altitude. If you are coming over from that Note 20 series impressions video, then you are well prepared for what's coming in this video. But if you are someone who has directly bumped into this video, let me give you a small little recap. The recently launched standard Samsung Galaxy Note 20 has few bits off over its bigger sibling, the Note 20 Ultra. But with all those compromises, it's still overpriced. Even when there's a phone from Samsung which has all the better specifications with respect to the Note 20, and it also undercuts the Note 20 with respect to price as well. I'm talking about the phone which was launched in March. It's the Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus. Starting off with the specifications, the Note 20, as we know, has a toned down version of the Note 20 Ultra, but it still gets the Snapdragon 865 Plus in United States, but for others will get an Exynos processor here in India. It has an 8GB of RAM, a flat 6.7-inch 1080p 60Hz AMOLED display, a faster S Pen when compared to the Galaxy Note 10, triple cameras at the back, no expandable storage, a 4300 mAh battery with a plastic body build at $1,000. That means in India it will be approximately somewhere around 80 to 85,000 rupees. But for the reference of this video, we'll consider 80,000 rupees because the official price has not been announced by Samsung yet. Let's see the specification of S20 Plus. For starters, we have the Snapdragon 865 processor other than the 865 Plus in the Note 20, but for the Indian variant or for the global variant, we'll still have the Exynos 990 processor, which will be used in the Note 20 Ultra and the Note 20. So in the terms of processing power, it's the same with the Note 20, but we also have an 8GB of RAM, that's also the same. But where the S20 excels is its 6.7-inch screen. Now the size of the screen is same as 6.7 inches, but it has a Quad HD resolution, a 1440p display with an 120Hz refresh rate AMOLED technology. It also has an 128GB of internal storage, which is expandable, by the way. It's not expandable in the Note 20. A bigger 4500 mAh battery, same triple cameras at the back. With all this, unlike the Note 20, this thing has a glass and metal design which is extremely premium in fit and finish. The cherry on the top is its price. The S20 Plus, while making this video, is priced at around 78,000 rupees. You'll directly save 2,000 rupees over the Note 20 Plus. Now I know that if you're someone who is going to buy the Note 20 or an S20 Plus, you're spending all that kind of money, you'll not look around for 2 to 3,000 rupees. But the matter of the fact is, it's not about the 2 to 3,000 rupees, it's just an additional benefit. What you're getting is essentially the same phone with same features, and it's from the same brand as well, but with gets better specification in terms of its display, in terms of its build quality. There's only one thing that can justify buying the Note 20 over the S20 Plus is its S Pen. Now, without an expandable storage and a slightly smaller battery than the S20 Plus, it is because of the space. You have to make space to accommodate the S Pen inside the phone's body. To make that, they have made compromises in not giving you the expandable storage, and they have also saved a lot of space in the mobile phone's body by giving you a slightly smaller battery of 4300 mAh. But other than that, the S20 Plus just beats the Note 20. In terms of build quality, look, the Note 20 is made up of plastic. I don't know what Samsung was thinking by going with plastic for a phone of this flagship caliber, because right now even budget phones starting from 15,000 rupees have a glass plastic or a glass metal build. The finishing on Note 20 is really good. First off, it looks like metal and I wonder if it even feels like one. But this phone will not age well with time, because we know that the metal paint or the metal paint finish doesn't last long and it wears off with time. On the other side, with S20 Plus, we have the glass and metal build. The phone looks and feels extremely premium, just like a flagship phone should be. If you're someone who drools over the S Pen and who wants it on their phone, I'll say if you're spending all that kind of money on the Note 20, why don't you bump up your budget and go with the Note 20 Ultra. Now the Note 20 Ultra lines up pretty well with the S20 Ultra with S Pen. The price is just justified with the Note 20 Ultra. The phones also get same camera hardware as well, a 12 megapixel primary camera, a 64 megapixel camera with a telephoto lens and a 30x hybrid zoom technology, and a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera. So essentially you are basically getting the same phone with the Note 20, and there's no point in spending all that kind of money while going with the Note 20. And if you are someone who just wants a bigger phone and who doesn't care about the S Pen, then the S20 Plus just looks like a better deal. The S20 Plus just crushes out the Note 20 straight away. There's nothing to say about it. It's very first time that Samsung is undercutting its own phones, that too in a big way, because usually it's Xiaomi that does that. It undercuts its own phone in this Indian market with its three brands, the Redmi, Xiaomi and Poco. And this is just crazy with the Samsung as well. I'll just say make the right choice and go with the S20 Plus. Alright, that's all with this video. Now if you're someone who's thinking about bumping onto your budget and going with the Note 20 Ultra, the flagship Note 20, then you should also check out the impressions video where I've talked about the Note 20 Ultra and I've compared the Note 20 Ultra with the standard Samsung Galaxy Note 20. The link is in the description box. You'll get to know the flagship device even more in that video. If you're watching me for the first time, then subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.